Into another episode of the Balance of Beating Sports podcast with your guy, King ECG, the man with the plan, the host of the most yawa at Manila.
It's your boy Da Vinci. Starve the ego, feed the soul.
So let me just get this out the way, people. All right, this weekend, a lot of great fights. Okay, a lot of great fights. Um, UFC put on a good show. I mean, there was maybe one or two fights that I was like, ah. And Canelo, my guy. When people ask me, "Is this your king?" Yes, this is my king.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bivol did beat him fair and square, very strategic. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. But right now, today, we just doing UFC right now, okay? Hey, do me a favor. We're Bounce for P Sports Bops is on Spotify and Apple Music. All right? Check us out. Everything will be the same form it is here, over there. As well as stay tuned next week. We are going to have something pretty crazy for the Uppercuts podcast. You guys don't want to miss it, all right? But anyways, Iron Mike Chandler with the second round knockout. Da Vinci, tell me how you feel about it, sir.
Well, listen. First of all, Tony Ferguson came out and he was more aggressive than we've seen him in his last like two or three fights. He was actually fighting a good fight. He dropped Chandler in the first round with that beautiful 1-2. Okay. Um, and then Chandler went for the takedown. Chandler switched it up because Ferguson was giving a problem on the feet there for a bit. He couldn't get inside, so he took him down. Then some hammer fist on him, and then the most unguardable move I always said until this day in MMA or any martial arts, that straight up the front 6 to 12 kick.
Yeah,
One of the most nastiest ones I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god.
yeah. Um, for me, I would just say Ferguson. I think, and this is just my thought process with that fight. I think he knew that Chandler was gonna go balls to the wall. Sorry for the bad phrasing, but he left himself open for that. I
No, that is a thing that's there open all the time, and especially in it. And to add to what you said, it's even more open because of the style of fighting and the stance of Tony Ferguson, because he likes to keep his hands at the side all the time. So even more it's open with a guy like him. But that move is always there. If you have the right technique and you know how to throw it.
Oh, listen, I'm not saying that it's not always there. What I'm saying is the way it landed, because I had to rewatch it this morning. The way it landed, remember Ferguson's the taller fighter, so he's got to reach a little bit more to do it, right? He seen Ferguson kind of opening up his hips and going to go back, and he was right within the weight range. If you watch the clip again, he like had to leap forward and then hit him. You know what I mean? It wasn't like the Anderson Silva where they were staying put and it just came out of nowhere. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or some of the other ones. Like he had to really time the kick, and I mean he went lights out. Like, dude, it took like a good 3 minutes before the man got up. Me, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, call the ambulance. Call the ambulance.
Yeah, and it was the way Ferguson was fighting too. He was dipping a lot, right? You see the
Yeah,
first round, he was dipping left, he was dipping right, and I guess this corner or Chandler saw that and he took advantage of it. But
yeah.
man, Ferguson, man, I mean that is like three in a row, man. Hmm.
3 losses
That's like
because
three losses. Let's
but,
because he got dominated by Benel Darouche, got dominated by Justin Gaethje, and he got dominated by Charles Oliveira. Charles Du Bronx.
fam, we can't put Charles in there. After last night, you can't. He's
But
doing that to
that was
he's
before.
doing that to everybody. Though. Is that fair?
Oh, we'll get to that piece.
I, I'm just saying, sir.
Hmm.
He's doing that to everybody. So can
But
we
it's still there.
exclude him from that one?
I guess a little bit. 'Cause he did it.
No, fam. I'm not saying that he didn't do it or that we shouldn't award Charles the Bronx for that win. But when we're talking about Tony's lost three in a row, I feel necessary, especially after yesterday's performance by the Bronx, that we don't even need because anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like, come
Yeah,
on, context and detail, fam. You know the
absolutely.
flex.
Yeah, I know what he's saying, bro. He's just on the next level, so it's like him losing to him is just like is kind of relevant, and if you kind of see my point of view where I'm going with it a little bit.
No, listen, I see what you're saying. It is relevant. But then after watching yesterday, I'm like, it's irrelevant because he be doing what he did to Ferguson, what he did to Gaethje is something that he does on a regular basis. He's got the highest strike rate.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah, okay.
You know.
So, anyways, Iron Mike Chandler, I commend you, my guy. You know, like Da Vinci was saying, you look like in the very beginning of the fight, looked like you were gonna get dominated. You did get into the ground. You did end up getting cut, and you ended up cutting Ferguson. Um, I don't know why Ferguson did what he did. His corner told him exactly what to do. Listen, you can't let him kick you. You gotta keep punching him. Your shots are hitting. You can't allow him to get that close. Keep him at distance. And I think Ferguson tried to implement that, but you know, Iron
Well,
Mike Chandler said, you know what, go to sleep. You know what I mean?
well, you know, it shows that Chandler made adjustments. Because if you can tell, like I said, in the first round, Tony Ferguson was smooth. He was hitting him with those 1-2, that left hook. You know, he was
Yeah.
giving it to them. And then you saw Chandler make the adjustments. He went for the takedown, got a good double leg with force takedown. You know, and spent
Oh, he
most of the
drove him.
time.
He
Yeah, yeah,
drove. He drove him.
drove.
Like once he got a hold of him, it was like, ah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, the cage kind of saved Ferguson a little bit, but yeah, and then after that, hammer fist him and a few ground and pounds, and there goes where the kick was even open more, right? Because Ferguson is expecting the takedown now. That came with such ease, so that was in the back of his mind, right? So all the strikes and all kicks were open for Chandler to executed a beautiful move. One of the most beautiful kicks knockouts I've ever seen in the night. And he ended off with one of the best promos you'll ever hear in the UFC.
Listen,
So,
man. All I can say is I commend Chandler for adopting that kid. I didn't even know he did that. I don't follow him like that. I have to give
yeah.
that guy nothing but respect. He was extremely emotional. He wanted the child to see, his hero. And I appreciate all people who do those type of things. Who, you know what I mean? Especially when they're in positions where they can provide a healthy lifestyle or a healthy life for these children. So Iron Mike, regardless whether you want or not, you a hero to me, my guy. I appreciate you. Salute, King.
Oh no, no. Chandler's an awesome human being, man, bro, and that story's been around for a while. Yeah, he's one of those good human being guys.
Okay, so you have anything else you want to say on this one?
I gotta ask you. Excuse me. Where does Tony Ferguson go from here in your view?
I think Tony can stay where he's at. Give him this is the first time he's been knocked out, B. And it wasn't like it was like a pit pat. Like he was technically somewhat winning the fight. Any given
Well,
Monday,
listen,
any given
I
Sunday, any given Saturday, any second of a fight, things could just, you know what I mean?
Well, listen. See, the thing is here, the whole night or the whole day, I've been telling the boys Ferguson's gonna get knocked out. And they're looking at me, calling me crazy. Like, yo, he's never been knocked out before. I was like, man,
Tell me you put some guap on it though.
huh?
You put some
No
guap
one,
on it?
no one wanted to put guap on it.
No,
Everybody was
fam, you should have
confident.
went to the betting line. What's wrong
Oh,
with you, B?
that's
Yo,
one thing. I should
listen,
go to the bet line more often
we're going to
because
start doing that. Me and you going to go 50-50 on a lot of these fights now. Because, you know what I mean? I wanted to pick Bivol in the decision, even though Canelo's my man. But, you know what I mean? We could have won some guap yesterday. Like some proper guap, you know what I mean? Could have been out here popping bottles.
Yeah. So for me, the way I see Ferguson should go now, I don't think Ferguson. Nothing against him. He's proven himself over the years and years. But I don't think he should take someone. His next fight shouldn't be someone so high ranked. I think he should take someone in the lower rank, just find himself and try to get back in the win column.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely could work. You know what I mean? Him being in the win column, figuring out some stuff, but
Because he's in the deepest division with a bunch of killers.
yeah.
Like the lightweight is no joke, bro. Everybody up in there is killers.
No, of course, of course, of course. But yeah, that's it for us, people. We gonna let y'all go. This is pre-recorded, so you gonna get this Monday morning. I know you probably wanted it on Sunday, but it is Mother's Day, and we want to give a shout out to all the mothers out there. Even though they don't watch this show, it's all good. We show love everywhere. But it's your boy King ECG, the host with the most, the man with the plan, Yawa and Manila.
Like King said, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. It's your boy Vinci, Star of the Ego, Eat the Soul.
Like, comment, subscribe. Do it. Oh, and on Spotify, leave a message if you like this joint.